RadioDR.co.za, deeply rooted.world. I got Sam, Mr. Dingy.
What up?
And we got someone, Miss Mereece Dry.
You know the vibes, you know.
Broadcaster extraordinaire.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Continue,
yeah.
Come on.
Radio presenter, TV presenter, web presenter.
Yo.
Yeah, you know, all the presenting in the world.
Yeah, anything with yapping and talking.
100%.
Yeah.
Number one starter. Where are you from, Doug?
I am I'm currently living in Sydenham. I'm from Emandeni.
Emandeni.
Yes, Etugela to be specific.
Oh wow.
Park, yeah.
Etugela Ferry.
Not far,
Okay.
but Tugela Highview Park.
Okay.
Tugela Ferry. I can watch it from there.
Sure.
Ngiyakubona.
But you're a Tugela Ferry.
Yes, I am. I see what you did there. Yeah, it looks like Tugela Mandeni produces gems because I know Simi.
Yeah.
She's also from there as well. So
Showcase.
I guess Ferry's from there.
Showcase.
You know the story.
And then when did you move to Sydenham?
Sydenham in 20. You guys said it's not going to be an interview. Coach you.
What?
Coach you. No, I'm joking.
I don't know these things. I literally don't know these things, and I'm curious about them. It's not an interview. Have a conversation.
Yeah,
It's a
having a conversation, definitely. Yeah. So I moved to Durban in 2013 because I was doing my grade 8. So my mom has been in Durban for quite some time.
Yeah.
So I just
she was always coming back.
You know how it is. I was living with my
sure.
granny in Mandane, so I decided, you know what? I actually want to stay with my mom.
Did you decide that? And
I did.
Khathele uhlala nogogo manje.
But most people like staying with their gogos. It's kind of the opposite, huh?
I love my grand to bits. I guess I just wanted to be a Tegwin.
Have that experience of living with mom as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was this side and she was living alone. Now she's married. So we're like a whole family now.
Showcase.
Two younger siblings and my stepdad. So yeah, I moved here in 2013 doing my grade 8 in Burnwood Secondary School.
Showcase.
And yeah, that's the story. That's how Sydenham came into the picture. Sydenham Heights, to be exact.
Showcase.
You guys know where Sydenham Heights?
Yeah, I drive past there when I'm going to like Westville and Pinetown sometimes.
So what's the first thought that comes to your mind when I say Sydenham?
Drive fast.
I'm not even offended. I'm not even offended.
I'm joking. I was going down to Macro and like the GPS is like, ooh, you know that left that you can go down to Macro too?
Yeah.
So I'm like, ooh, I've never been inside Sydenham. I'm like, oh, there's a whole entire like road going down that hill.
Yeah, it's quite scary.
I just recently did that. I've never seen that like it gone that inside Sydenham.
But yeah, not that part of Sydenham. It's actually not Sydenham. Leo
section. Oh, really? What is it?
Yeah, I'm not. I think it's Clear Estate.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then when you pass Clear Estate, then it's Sydenham.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, you were on point when you said the first thought that comes to mind is drive fast.
And then so how was the switch from like Mandeni to all the way into Durban? Pagat in the main city.
Funny enough, because people consider Emandeni as a farm.
I mean, come on.
Not really.
I've never been to Mandeni, so
Emandeni, maybe certain parts of Emandeni farm got the way I grew up was a township.
Sure.
Township.
Well, I mean,
kind of close.
Yeah, I mean,
not really.
Close.
You drive an hour out of Durban.
Yes, but Agwanama farm. Abantu make it seem as if, hey, Emandeni.
Yo.
I'm back.
Abantu make it seem as if Emandeni, I wake up in the morning, when I open the window, morning no, it's not like that.
It's not like that, I'll guarantee you. I once had a job there at that, what is it, a ShopRite or Pick and Pay, that big one? I don't know what it was, but you can see the smoke from the paper factory there. Yeah, well.
Is it Sappy?
Yeah, the Sappy one.
Yeah.
So I've been there. It's like the township's obviously like right there. Life in So obviously, yes, it's not like a farm.
Exactly.
But
stop that nonsense you're busy
Durbanite is gonna say it's farm. All you see is like hills while you're driving. All you see is this.
It's definitely not a farm if we can host abo kabza or mapurisa. So relax.
One host I love.
Huh? No, I never attend events ngasekhaya. I don't know why. I think it's a thing of, hey, fine, ngagogo. So I've never been out like that.
But you wanted to attend those events?
I always. My cousin, Lucian, he's a male. He's always out and about. So no, at my big age, even now, so I went out.
He actually went to your house to go to the events with him.
No, well, my cousin from the same household, right? So he's a guy. I guess it's easy for a guy. So I go and pull my manju 10:30.
When I was on George.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I was on George. But I've always wanted to attend events there, but it's always I know Hlalendlini or stay inside.
You get confined into the yard and then to go buy bread.
That's all I do when I go back home.
Story of your life.
So it makes perfect sense now for the living Coco.
That's why you wanted to leave Coco.
It's not that. No, but my granny was strict, eh? My granny was strict.
How's it like growing up? How is it like growing up with such a strict family? Like, is it maybe why you wanted to go and do like the presenting thing?
No. My family's not strict. My granny is strict.
Yeah, but you grew up with her for like what, 14, 13 years?
Yeah.
So you just let her go as soon as you know.
My mom is so chilled. Whoa! If she's watching this, such a cool mom. Shout
out to you,
shout out to Nandi. Oh, my granny. Should literally tell you there's no need for friends.
Exactly
her words.
Okay, out of all that experience, her being strict and all that, but can you actually take something from her being strict?
Yes, definitely. I turned out great in life.
Yeah. So actually, even if something that's oitanda, if you know it's gonna jeopardize that relationship with Ukoko, it's like no. So yeah.
Okay, I don't attend to it. I don't pay attention to it.
Sure.
I mean, I'd like to say, I turned out great in life. Like the decisions that I've taken in life are probably influenced by my granny without realizing.
Sure.
Yeah. You know, so I've people think ngiyayithanda izinto, but in actual fact angiyithanda izinto.
Thanda groove, just like the loud noise at the party.
Exactly. Remember we were at this hip hop event. I forgot, was it Hip Hop Fest? You probably forgot because you were.
Was I there?
Yes, you were. You were.
Okay. I'm
telling you the story because he was there. He wasn't himself.
Got you.
Oh my God.
Probably doesn't even remember.
I was probably feeling sick that day.
Yeah, no, hey, it's special type of sick.
Was it raining? Maybe catch a flu somewhere.
It was raining. But I guess he caught the flu, but it was a different type of flu.
It's congestion in my nose. Anyway, you're saying?
But I remember you came up to me because I was standing like this here.
Sure.
I was just standing and enjoy. I think Usman Mane was performing, and you're like, "When a groove." I'm like, no, you're right.
Okay, I remember that. Okay.
Yes. And then for some reason you got into this whole conversation. And you were like, no, you need to lighten up. I'm like, this is just actually who I am. I'm just not like that. Yes, in papile. Yes, I can present. I can talk. I'm not scared of the camera.
But you like standing still at a party.
That's not my point. But partially. But I'm just not like that. I just love my space and just, that's just who I am. I need handies into like that, guys.
Listening to music.
Yes, I'm listening to music. I'm not sure if that's a valid comparison that I'm making right now. Isn't that frustrating? Because you pay $300 to see so and so just rapping or singing over their song.
Yeah,
that's all.
Because you can actually take the song and play it at home. What's the difference?
Exactly. But I guess it's experience as well, just being around a crowd and sweating and touching each other and then done.
It's a lot of things. I mean, I think it's if you're able to use light, sound, and video to portray like and make your music take it to the next level, or your show could be doing poetry, but it's just how preparing to present. I think it's all like most people just don't do. It's like it's easy to pretend, but have you done it with?
Because sometimes they don't even like rehearse.
They
yeah,
don't.
which
preparing
is like
to present.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
So
like, everything that goes into doing it. Yeah, well, it takes a lot.
I would say that's quite popular in the hip hop industry because I'm always listening to hip hop. Now recently I'm a piano. Worst performers. Artists.
Why? Why do you say that?
Bro, they don't put time and effort into their performances, hey?
Across the board, like you think that's just like as
I just think in South Africa when they have gigs in South Africa, I don't think they take time to put in their craft and say, okay, I'm going to perform for a certain crowd. Let me do this and that. Maybe overseas they actually put in time and effort, but I'm a piano artist. I ain't get it, guys.
Traditionally,
I don't think so. Not all.
100%.
Not all. I think it would be maybe male. I'm a piano artist. Majority of them just they just grab a mic and then next thing, bury maroon, and then done. Me.
I think one of the other things I think majority of those artists they got into the industry for wrong reasons. I have to make sure because these people go home with an experience, but we're looking at it like, it's just me. I'm just famous. You're here to see my face.
And I think that's just
forget why we're here in the first place. It's your craft. It's your music.
There's
something that you said on your music. You did that sort of like touched me in a way. So I need that. Yeah.
That's such a valid point. It's a valid. You want to say something?
I don't. I just want to say I think people just don't really understand what they're doing wholeheartedly, and it's fine. I mean, I'm broke and they're richer than me. And so who am I?
I don't think they have much more money than you.
Who knows, you know, but in this general sense, it's like, I'm not doing it, so I can't really speak on it, really. But what I think I can see from looking at it is that, like, again, the preparation, like you said, is you need to know, I'm engaging with a person on this level, on this layer of the soul, because I think music is a soulful thing, you know. So again, that's just my thing onto it. So if somebody may not look at it like that, and so may not put in what it needs to do to make it a thing, you know.
Your top 2 performers in South Africa that are just mind-blowing every time you see them on stage.
I always liked the Casper performance, like
Casper.
Yeah,
Okay. Nice.
Casper was good.
I can agree with you on that one.
Like he gets it. Even if it's a club performance, he can scale down like a crazy show and like make it dope for the club. I don't think I've seen any of his stadium shows though. And now I'm just trying to think hard. Who else I've seen?
While you're thinking, let me move on to this side.
Yeah.
Top 2.
So you're doing the interview.
And we spoke about this off camera.
Well, we'll get back to you. There's no time limit here. It's not a broadcast thing.
Please give me your top 2.
I barely go to events.
Yeah, he barely goes to events.
I barely go.
He's horrible.
We'll let it slide, hey?
Yeah, let it slide.
For me, it would be AKA, and surprisingly, of recently, Mthandeni.
Really?
Yeah, Mthandeni is cool.
Mthandeni, the Maskandi guy.
Yeah.
Cute one, the light-skinned one.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, no disrespect to the, is it the Gabi Nation or the Pinga Nation?
The Pinga Nation.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Sorry for calling him light-skinned, but he is. He's.
Well, again,
on Okozi.
Yeah.
He understands the crowd, guys.
Does he only fell on stage?
I've never seen him.
I've seen a video of him fell on stage.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's going to happen to you if you're on stages.
Yeah, one way or the other.
But he's really chilled. I think he understands the type of crowds that he performs to. He's quite entertaining. Akavele nje ilale yabona we are dance. He interacts with the crowd and all of that. Same thing with AKA. Well, I can't really compare Mthandeni to AKA. RIP to him, because AKA was just phenomenal on stage.
Sure.
I mean, that guy literally put in efforts. There's efforts, guys.
No.
AKA.
I'd be like, also he's also really good, but I just didn't know we could say dead people. I mean,
Pardon?
I didn't know we could say dead people, but I guess it's like, and also.
Okay. I get you now.
Why are you upset? How?
No, I'm not upset.
Pardon? Look at me like you said something wrong. But he was a really good performer. I think, I don't know. I can't think of one right now, but Casper really stood out for me.
No, Casper's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, Casper, bro. I remember watching Casper at Fact Durban Rocks.
Yeah.
And I was 19. Don't ask me what I was doing there.
Oh, you're over age. 18 is the age.
I got to Fact Durban Rocks for a 19-year-old.
That's
There's
why.
16-year-olds there, bro.
Who are there illegally?
Yeah, illegally, bro.
Oh, and I think around that time, too legit to quit was just recently out.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. And it was drizzling. Oh, Mhla 31.
Sure.
Bro, his performance, people were jumping. Like, he's dope. Dancers at the back. He's interacting with the crowd. Una energy.
Sure.
So I'll give it to you.
Sure.
I'll have to give it to you.
And then when did you decide you want to talk for a living?
I've always been a yapper at heart, eh? I talk a lot.
Yeah,
I talk, bro. I talk without even realizing. At home, I'm known with our Mereece.
Yappa.
So when is she coming?
Before the talking, I always thought I was going to be a model.
Yeah, then you didn't grow.
That too, but back then I didn't really worry about the heights. My granny always made sure to shut that idea down.
Sure.
Because she always, her idea of a model was going on a runway and showing your boobs. Because I used to wear like see-through stuff and all of that. She hated the idea of me. Like, I want to be a model. I'm not sure if you remember, there was this channel on DSTV.
FTV.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so obsessed with it. And my granny used to be so upset. Like, why are you watching this thing? I'm like, Gran, I want to be a model. So no. Do something else in life.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can't do this here. And then I guess that stage passed. But in between, I used to do talent shows at school.
Yeah.
And even at church. And I've always been the lead actor or lead something.
Yeah.
So there were signs here and there, in primary school. Then I moved to Durban. Then
Shy speech schooling.
Speech and drum.
my English wasn't the greatest. English as well wasn't my greatest subject. Yes. Question.
Wait. Out of curiosity, like English was not your Zulu speaker.
No,
originally.
I'm an English speaker, but I.
Have you heard an African American speak English from the hood?
No, not like that. Not that.
Okay,
English wasn't my favorite subject in high school. Accounting,
English.
English was not my favorite. I hated English up until now.
Oh, but numbers in school.
Oh, bruh, like
numbers were your savior.
Accounting, shy accounting.
Sure.
Makes sense why I have a whole accounting qualification now. But
accounting qualification.
Yes, we're hustling, yeah.
Dark friendship.
But yeah.
But do you have an accounting job?
Pardon?
Do you have an accounting job?
No. Funny enough, I guess it's just God redirecting me in life. Every time I apply, I go for interviews.
Quickly.
Yeah, final stage. God is like, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
What happened? We like you, make up funny excuses, never made sense. And yeah, I guess God was like, you need to just talk and entertain people.
So what do you do now?
Myself. So at the moment, I have a whole TV show that's currently on YouTube, manifesting to get it out there onto like a proper big platform. It's called You Know the Vibes. And that's my baby. I'm not under no one. And I'm emphasizing on that because people come up to me and say, so who do you work for under You Know the Vibes? And I just laugh. I'm like, oh my gosh, me nah. girl, guy, that's my baby. So I'm doing that right now. That's more TV presenting and talking, delivering stories. I guess I'm practicing for something bigger in the future.
Yeah.
And I'm also an intern at Gaga CFM, but behind the scenes, production.
Don't you want to be on that? Don't you want to be in the front?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's where she's heading.
You gotta pay your dues, son.
Man.
You gotta work at the back, do the things at the back, clean that paper.
I want to cry because
Make that coffee.
God is God is using me.
For that special presenter he trying to get favor for. I'll make you coffee.
Hey, maybe I'm doing that, guys. You never know. I'm joking.
We won't say it happened or didn't happen, so long as you're pushing forward.
Off camera, the story. I'm joking. What else?
Kakasi got a fancy ass coffee machine too.
Yeah, no,
It's
really
nice
cool.
and fancy there. Yes.
I was saying God is just using me as his strongest soldier, eh?
Strongest.
I'm the strongest, eh?
So you gotta pay your dues. You gotta pay your dues. Pela, when it's Pela, are you happy with where you are?
I am. I'm okay, content. I wish I could have more.
Yeah, bonag. And then the more requires energy. You can't just go to the moon. You need lots of rocket fuel. So in the same breath, if you wanna go a little bit higher, you kind of like need to. Me and my friends call it twerking, but we don't mean twerking.
Like literally.
But you're doing it.
We gotta twerk. You gotta twerk. Well, in all directions.
Yeah, guys. But also, I think for me, I do understand why is it all happening like this, because one day I do see myself opening up a whole production studio. You know, the vibes growing into this huge production house where. So, contract, the 12 months.
12 months. And you to keep me like a soccer player. I demand a 3-month contract.
But yeah, because before, you know the vibes, before Kakasi, I used to work in retail.
Yeah.
Hated it every second of it.
Did you work in the mall?
Yes, I did. Musgrave.
Oh gosh, this is a tiny ass mall too.
Oh, customers are so mean. mean.
I shop online.
mean.
I shop online.
I also shop online.
When you go malling, go land a package and you shop it online.
No, shame. I actually can't believe that because I've never seen you and you live not far from Musgrave. But yeah, no. I think after that whole experience, I was like, no, I'm actually not going to work for someone forever. I need to do my own thing. And then, you know, the vibes was like, boom, here's your own thing. And the rest is history. And I honestly just foresee that baby growing into something huge, hiring people to work under me, having other presenters part of me, giving them a platform. So I guess everything is kind of falling into place.
It is. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
You know, so I guess I understand why God is making me edit.
And sometimes you have to do it all. Like you gotta do stuff you don't have. Like today, me and him were working, and we're doing like literal junior work, and we're like, hey, we shouldn't be doing this work.
Shouldn't be doing this.
Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like at the same time, we're marvel about how fast we're doing it. So it's like some like those little things that you do along the journey, like put you in a more like powerful space, like later, at least put you in a position to make decisions with way more information in mind, and it's all, I guess, all about the information in your head and how you use it.
Yeah,
and making mistakes, and then when you make that mistake, you realize, oh, I've actually made a mistake. Then always being there, having some people handling stuff for you. When there's a problem that comes, it's like,
I don't know what to do.
Do.
And shame, I've never been the one to be handed stuff on a silver platter. It's always I must work. Yeah, it's never been.
Most people don't get handed stuff on a silver platter.
You reckon?
Yes, like you see your township. There's like 1,000 other townships in this country, and most people grow up exactly like how you do. Like a lot of people do. It's just that we sometimes think our hurdles are so large and so unique to us because it's our lived experience. It's understandable when you kind of like, but a lot more people live in your situation than you think, and it's in realizing that you actually get to see like, oh no, this life thing is easy. It's actually possible because that guy comes from a place like me. That guy comes from a place like me. That guy comes from a place like me. There's literally no excuses once you get going. It's like I'm gonna solve the next hurdle, and you know, you keep going. Like I'm shocked at where I am today. It's like there's a time where you're just like,
no,
it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And you know, it's better now. So it's like, so long as you keep doing what you're doing, I truly believe he'll be able to pay your bills. And I think after that, everything else a bonus. Truly.
I mean, I just want to be that pretty girl in front of the camera. Give me the script.
That's working though.
Yeah, but I'm not doing the hard work.
That's working though. It's very hard. It's just that you're
I'm
good.
joking.
It's just that you're good. It's just that you might be deemed good at it. That's why you don't think of it. Well, do something you love. You'll never work a day in your life, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's what it feels like. I wake up and work. Like I wake up, drink water, and work. It's nice.
And you enjoy it.
It's enjoyable. Yeah, well. Your favorite artist that you've interviewed over the years?
My favorite artist that I've interviewed.
Or person?
Who? Yo, it's been a while since I've been on air as well, hey? I'm trying to think that stood out. Oh, recently I went to the Quellas.
Okay.
Kane Keed.
Okay.
Yo, such a humble. It was like a 5-minute interview as well. Humble individual. Oh, you guys know Kane Keed, right?
I mean, I've heard of him.
I don't know him.
You don't know him.
I know the Quellas. You don't know the Quellas?
The Quellas. What's the call?
Sam's older than me.
I'm getting exposed.
What's the call?
I
think I've heard something like that before, but I don't know.
He's I'm not sure if I should say upcoming.
Yes.
But he's definitely he's doing it. And another one was Gigi Lamaine. Oh, such a sweetheart.
Really?
Such a sweetheart, hey? You'd really think she's a bad bee.
Why do you think she's a bad bee?
I don't know. TV, how in Instagram and Facebook.
But haven't you hung around popular people long enough to see like what you see on TV is not the real thing?
I know, but it's always shocking. Like, you're actually nice. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Am I wrong? Like, you're actually not. Oh my gosh, you're actually sweet.
What is?
It's always shocking hanging out with a Felix, right?
Sure.
Hang out with Felix and you're like, oh my gosh, you're actually very nice.
Felix Lopez.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Bro.
Sweetie.
Like when I started, I was like, hey, ngangim saba. Now I'm like, how sure, Philip. I don't say sure. I'm like, hey, Felix. But sweethearts, guys, sweethearts. You'd really think all the celebrities or the people that you see on social media or TV are just me.
Yeah.
Okay. It's horrible.
It's understandable why you make that assumption.
Why?
Because of TV.
Hey, too much TV.
Like that.
Yeah, it's too much TV.
What do you think is wrong with the Durban entertainment industry, if there is anything wrong and you think so?
I think, the whole thing of, hopefully I'm answering your question correctly.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Perfect. Like how there's no university of pronunciation.
Yes.
My granny loves saying that. But anyways, you know how they always say Durban, like being in Durban is like being there's a lot of gatekeeping happening.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in that?
No.
You and I, like this. Do you believe in gatekeeping in Durban?
No, I don't
like
believe in
you and I.
Yeah.
I'll say this again, and I think I've said this before. There's nobody actively spending energy, time, and resources to stop your career advancements.
Bro, you can say that again. Like there's nobody doing that.
And if somebody might say no to an opportunity that you think you deserve, maybe you're not ready for that opportunity, as opposed to it being
Bang Valen.
So it's a hard thing to accept, especially when you see yourself as good.
Exactly.
But again, you gotta ask yourself, who said you're good? Did you say you're good? Did you drop a song and 100 people that you've never met said this is a good song? And did you draw a painting and a lot of people said, wow, it made me feel something? I don't know what the hell it might be as a person who deserves to be in a place, even with a job. Like, sometimes it's not your chance. It's just you gotta forge forward. And yes, we're human. We get depressed, but you gotta fight. Part of life is fighting through that depression.
So I'd say that that's my only thing against Durban nights. Ukuthi mindset yabo is the whole thing of this gatekeeping. I hate it. I hate it when people say, "Oh my gosh, it's gatekeeping." Myself, I've never experienced gatekeeping. All the gigs that I've received, myself being here, I don't even know you guys like that. But I think I'm here because of my work and consistency.
Well, science and then
Bro, there's no gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is just a matter of, like how you said, you just need to work hard. Be consistent.
Nobody cares, work harder.
Nobody cares, work harder. Somebody is going to see your work ethic. Somebody is going to see the fact that Usila's releasing every single Monday without no care, with 5 views, with 10 likes. He's going at it. Somebody is going to realize that. So that's my only fight with Durbanites. Yes, I do believe in having connections, knowing the right people, but eventually that's going to come.
But that, even then, it's based on how you live your life. If you're an asshole to people, nobody's going to want to do stuff for you. If you're getting at the end of the day, nobody's in charge of you. You're born alone. The box is for one person. And so that's just a realization. What do you do in between those two moments is really up to you. And a lot can happen, and a lot cannot happen to you.
And another problem is that majority of people, when they came into the industry, I think they do whatever they do in terms of their craft. It could be music, it could be this and this and this and this. And they look forward to having someone to sort of like pick them up, and not realizing other opportunities outside of that, of like, I can be independent.
Yes,
I can push on my own.
Oh, I need to work with
Silo. So now if I need to work with Silo, and when Silo says no, now I'm crushed. I was like, my life is over. I think that's one of the downfalls.
I think I'm also a victim of that. It took me a while to get out of that mindset. I'm from Amamanga, and I was like always saying, gatekeeping, until I started my own thing, or I started working harder for myself, not for anyone else, because it was like, actually, there's no gatekeeping. I mean, I'm still getting gigs, and why am I getting gigs? It's just because of my work. I'm still being recognized because of my work. Yeah, bro, like, it's not that deep. Like, get those 5 likes, get those 10 views. So what? Like,
work on them.
Work on it. Yeah. Even if you're working under someone, just continue showing up. Continue showing up. Not this whole thing. The more negativity you speak out there, like, things are not going to come together for you. Yeah. Gatekeeper, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're gatekeeping you there because maybe that's not your market. Like, for me, it wouldn't make sense. I'm trying to get into the club, the whole grooving and all of that. I'm trying to get into it so badly. I'm knocking on people's doors, but no. Maybe I need to rethink and say, actually, that's not my market. Mereece Dry, it doesn't make sense.
Showcase.
You just need to reflect.
I don't even do it. Hey? I don't even do this in my real life.
Bro,
just some things.
It's almost a similar thing as artists said, of like, they feel like entitled with certain shows. Like, if it's a beach fest, it's like, I have to perform at beach first, and when it doesn't happen, and it's like, oh, what happened? There's politics or whatsoever, but it's not even the case. It's like, this time around we're gonna use so and so for the gig.
Yeah, I can't know politics. Yeah, but
who are you to say that what has happened shouldn't have happened that way? Is always my thing.
Now speaking of money, after all, it's a business. It's not personal. You 100%. Can be like so good at what you do, and then it's like, what crowd are you pulling? Oh, we don't need that crowd. Let's have somebody else for that crowd. Yeah.
Even if you don't pull that crowd, what's your brand like? Are you taking care of your brand? Are you marketable?
Those are semantics. About viral. There's people that can't be marketed that are viral, So there's no true source to anything. It's just do your thing and things will happen.
I guess so. I guess
There's
so.
no formula.
But that's just my one chat about Durban now. To go see this whole gatekeeping thing, hey? Like, I can't even say, no, work on that. Keep gatekeeping and focus on dropping those episodes or music or whatever.
It's almost 2000.
I'm a 2K.
It's 2000. This is that shit in the summer 90s. I work about cake. Now my 80s, I say I pinned a lento.
Yeah, because yes, guys, when I was still on radio, I'm still on radio here. I'm just behind the scenes. Exactly. I'd be on Instagram and I'll find an artist on Instagram when I still had the hip hop show. I was like, oh snap, I need to have you on the show. So look, 200 followers, following 1,000 followers, and then next thing he's on the show, on DYR.
Sure.
Yeah, and just because he's being consistent and his music is actually great.
Sure.
So that's an example.
Right. No.
I'm at 90s, I'm at 80s. What's then? Can I swear?
You can. This is not BCCSA, my friend.
What the fuck am I money? I'm at 90s, I'm at 80s. I'm at early 2000 something. Yeah.
He's sending this to FPP.
Nah, dog. We're going to mute it when it goes there. Faith, what are your plans for 2025?
Oh, I'm going to be a superstar.
You're going to be a superstar? Why?
I am a superstar.
Okay. Do you like more being filmed than talking? In terms of like radio and presenting?
I like presenting.
Like TV present, like visual presenting.
I like TV presenting because it's scripted.
Yeah, okay.
I get into character.
For the thing. Don't you do that for radio as well, though? It's like,
not really. Radio's more for conversation.
Yeah.
It's a conversation. You can be on radio. You can be on radio. It's just a matter of, yes. I don't want to say, do you have a radio? Do you have a radio voice? Or maybe, or how you tackle a subject, a conversation, and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to say radio's more for conversation than TV.
It's more like a theatrical thing where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm in front of the TV and I'm gonna do this when I speak.
So what happened in presenting? Like, I barely watch TV, so I don't know if like there's so many shows that need those type of presenters.
Yeah, no, it's like it's normal. It's like Top Billing, all of those type of shows.
Yeah, I know that show.
Yeah, but
that's like a very old show.
Those type of the shows Bonang used to do, all of those shows.
So we still have those shows.
Shitloads of them, and they're populating into like people are doing them on Instagram now even.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so Tugutu, Selma Tunes.
Yeah.
What is it called? Magazine shows. Yes, magazine shows.
That's what people are doing right now, and I think that's what I'm doing right now.
Yes, that's exactly what you and a bit of like some news, some current affairs, local current affairs.
Yeah. I try by all means to give a spotlight to Durban, but yeah.
Even though you're from Mandeni.
Guys, how?
Give a shout out.
But what I can say, there's definitely a difference between TV presenting and radio. Like, there's a difference. I love TV. I love TV presenting. I really do enjoy it. And
the makeup, the hair.
It's not even the makeup, bro. If you watch my episodes on, you know the vibes. I don't put makeup on.
Okay.
If I get makeup, you need to look
like
foundations. Yeah, like, not that I don't care for those things. I'm just really busy. I'm not about to. Okay, ngizofaka efforts. Efforts.
I get you. Now I'm in the.
I'll get an intern.
I wish that for you. I do. I really do.
One day.
Anyway, if people want to book you, talk to you, find out some more stuff, where can they find you?
If you want to book me, guys, you can just simply DM me. I handle my own bookings. So I'm trying, God. And I know how to speak for myself, eh? Don't be negotiating because my price is my price. I'm a promoters.
Just set your price and live your life.
Yeah. Bro, like I want okay, no, I charge you 4.5. I want to say a bag. But yeah, DM me on Instagram. My WhatsApp number is there. My calling number is on WhatsApp. I only have one number.
Yeah.
I need to change that.
You will at some point because busy.
Yeah, bang, in Avant already. I'm joking, Adal. But yeah, you can book me through. Obviously, my email is also there as well. It's super easy, man. I'll give you my rates. You let me know what's happening. We'll talk. Guys, I'm busy for now. So if you can, if you can see the potential, like, this sign is going to be a superstar, which I am. So book now. It's very, very, very easy. You can also find me, apart from the booking, Mereece Dry on Instagram. Also follow the The Vibes page. That's where all The Vibes content goes up.
On YouTube or on Instagram?
On Instagram for now. Also on Facebook, on YouTube as well. But on YouTube, it's under Evolution Studios.
You need to change that.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
There's a story behind it.
Nobody cares about your story.
So the name of the YouTube channel is Evolution?
Evolution Studios.
You handling the admin?
Is that the name of your big company?
No.
Okay, now I want to know the story.
No, I can't really speak about it on camera.
Okay.
But I will tell you guys off camera.
See.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Like off air, guys. Next thing saying I trend on. But yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm very active on Instagram and Facebook as well, because majority of my supporters come from Facebook.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, my Mandini people there from they come from Facebook. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And yeah, look out.
Mereece Dry, thank you so much for coming to visit us.
Thank you for inviting me. Look, I'm already talking. I've been talking over you. I walked in here, guys. I walked in here on some. I don't like being interviewed, but not on a celebrity type of thing. I was like, look at them. Look at them. They look like they're about to ask me who's the president of Durban, who was born in 1919, Futsak or whatever. And I'm just there like, hi, Bona. But yeah, no, man, thank you so much. I had a great time. You guys made it feel so comfortable.
I'll pay too.
It's a conversation. So if she's saying that, it's like, so when you're interviewing people, at some point they're gonna feel uncomfortable.
Pardon? When I'm yes, I do.
So you had like a similar expectation.
Because you like making people feel uncomfortable.
No, I don't. It's my job.
Maybe you can learn from me.
No. But you know how you make people feel.
How do I make people feel? I don't do that. I don't know how you feel. You have to tell me.
I feel uncomfortable. I feel like also drop a umbuzo. But yeah, no, it's been great. It's my second time here.
It's your second time here. First time was with Lex, yeah.
Yes, so the third time when I do come back, guys, levels, ne?
Also DJ.
No. Hey, because I was thinking about that. I'm joking.
Just do it if you like music. You got a good selection. Just do it.
It's
not that hard. Just
start it as a hobby.
Yeah.
It's like
for
it's just
vibes.
me, my vibes.
It's really good.
Next thing, go 2-piece, like on the stage.
You don't have to. Like at the Kate Tronado show, there was DJ Kitty. She was fully dressed from the top down.
And the set was dope.
It was so amazing. I think,
it's good. About the craft.
Yeah, but it's about who can afford. I'm tickets are 1,000.
You save.
Save for 6 months.
I'm also defend.
40 ama-tickets awathenga ngomina athenga ngomem Sunji. Ngiyabonga.
Where namang let's giving I have money.
It's saying I'm unemployed. It looks like a rapper.
Yeah, but it looks like you have money.
What do you mean? It looks like I have money.
I told you that doesn't he looks like he has money.
No comment.
You look like you're about to jump in an Audi, so no comment. In a red one.
Oh. Yes, my mode of transportation, bro. You should be.
It's giving. I'm saving all my millions, and I'm not about to spend.
.co.za, deep to RadioDR world, and we're out.
Living like a Vito, yeah. We're not.